Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Kingdoms Reborn in Pravsburg. Our population is steadily growing. We are now up to 39. We are upgrading houses. We're producing all the foods and resources. This is great. We are running out of charcoal very quickly, too. Fun. Let's go ahead and upgrade some stone insulation and try and reduce that just a tiny little bit if we can. We do have a second charcoal burner being placed down. Let's make sure that we do upgrade this so that it has better productivity. Also, because we have extra charcoal burners in this town, 2 of them, we actually could increase the productivity by 15% if we spend 13 wood, which I think is well worth it. We'll do this on both, and that's going to increase. Now we're going from 5 to 17 as far as our production, which is pretty decent. So I'd say once we get to about 200 or so, that's when we do want to stop. Now eventually I am hoping that I can get a market, a world market, and start trading with people, and I will sell off some charcoal in exchange for some wood at a cheaper price, which I basically can turn into, more than 3 charcoal per wood, and each charcoal is worth more than 1 wood. So it's basically just a way of getting lots of money. Though there are dynamic prices in this game. We haven't had to deal with any of the markets yet, but dynamic prices do exist. The more you buy of something, the more of a shortage you create, the more expensive it is going to become over time. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the town hall up to level 3, because, why not? Boom, this is going to be done. We get another slot that I don't have any access to yet, but we do get extra production in mines and quarries that I'm not using, and we have new cards, including getting extra immigrants and kidnapping people from other towns. That sounds like fun. Also, we have the ability to set trade offers if I had myself a marketplace, but I don't have that researched yet. Let's go ahead and continue with these charcoal burners and just burn through these things a little bit faster. What else do we want? Let's go for faster immigrants, just so I go for more population. We're sitting on a pretty good amount. Storage is full once again. Good lord, that's annoying. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and place, I don't know, let's just say some of it right here. Boom, done. I don't really care. That's fine. Okay, so do we want to get any more cards as far as buying some wood? Yes, at the moment, I don't have a ton of wood. I'd like to go ahead and use this. Immigrants. Yep, 5 immigrants join for 500 gold. It is a lot. It is a lot. Getting another immigration office would be good if we want to get population up a little bit faster, which could be nice. Let's go ahead and buy one of these. There we go. And I think that's going to have to do for the moment. Let's go ahead and buy some wood. I just spent all my money, didn't I? Maybe we wait until we get a little bit more money, and then we go ahead and get some more I guess. I don't know. We can buy a library card. Oh, that means that we just got some more housing upgrades. Level 2, we got 8 of them, which means now we can get a library. Extra science for all surrounding level 2 houses. Not bad, honestly. We also have unlocked building combo, which I guess we did see earlier, and homeland defense. Get extra defense bonus for each building on it. This will come down to some of the conquest kinds of mechanics, but I'm not really worried about that at the moment. Do we want to go ahead and buy a library card? I guess, yeah, we'll just go ahead and buy one. Why not? Now, this is one of the reasons we saved some space right along here so I could place down a library, and notice that it is in access to a whole load of houses, which means we could get a lot more science, and considering we are gaining 5.6, this is going to be like a 50% science boost for all these houses here, and that's great. Faster science is an awesome thing. Speaking of science, we're actually about to be done with the medicinal herbs, so that's done. Now we're going to go for foreign trade so I can unlock the trading post, the port, and increase the number of immigrants that we can gain. Seems helpful. Of course, we are, once again, out of lumber, so let's just go ahead and chop down a bunch more trees over there. I'd also like to go ahead and get some more stone because I feel like we are running a little bit low. We'll gather up some of that with the laborers. We got 7 of them currently available at the moment with nothing better to do. Hey, we can get another library. Do I want it? No, I do not. Okay, moving on. Not enough input. Yes, duly noted. We don't have anywhere near enough wheat for this at the moment, but that's okay. We could consume less of the wheat to get beer, and I think that's worth doing just because wheat's going to be harder for me to come by. We could also get fast malting for extra productivity. At the moment, I'm not worried about it. Here comes some more immigrants. We should probably unpause this house because we are getting close to our housing cap once again. I'll have to take care of some of that. So how are we doing on food again? Pretty good. We could start just buying out some tiles, and I don't think that's a bad idea per se. I think in order to get anything out of grapes and dyes, though, first off, you have to place a farm in these tiles, right? You can't grow dyes in any tile. It has to be one that's suitable for a specific type. So we don't have the technology yet, though, I don't think, for dyes as a luxury. Where would that be? Probably under Plantation. not for dyes, but for grapes, yes. So soon-ish, if we can finish up a couple more techs, we would be able to get to Era 2, and if I got plantations, we would be able to take advantage of grapes. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and buy out another tile and grow out some more of our territory. Do I need it right now? No, but it looks good. I mean, I like growing my borders. I like to blob. You guys should know this from all the games that I play, right? I blob like crazy. It's just the sort of thing that I do. It looks like we are, in fact, now starting to produce some beer, which is great. Let's go ahead and upgrade that malting just so we can get a little bit more value per wheat. And that is going to be yet another luxury that we are producing that we can send throughout the town, which is pretty cool. Oh, and because we built another house, we can use influence points. Now, influence points are a whole new resource we have to worry about here. They are used for claiming land and vassalizing other towns. Now, you gain influence by having large populations and producing a good amount of luxuries and consuming said luxuries. But the more territory you have, the more influence it costs. So sprawling empires are not going to be able to produce a lot of influence. And if this ever goes into the negative below 0, you're going to start spending money to make up for it. So you don't really want to go below 0, but to be honest, it's not that punishing. It's not that big of a deal. As long as we don't like just steal too many provinces for the heck of it, we shouldn't have any issues with our influence. I'm okay. We can produce more influence as we gain some tech for things like the Archer Barracks, which uses up wood to quote-unquote train behind the scenes invisibly some people into archers, and it just gets you influence you can use for quote-unquote combat. So that's a thing. Let's pass on this. I don't really care. Kidnap. Steal up to 3 citizens. Yep, for 350 gold. It screws over other people, and it gets you a little bit more population. Is that worth it? No, not really, but I mean, it's a thing you can do. Let's speed up the immigrants, by the way. I want to make sure we get more. We're up to 44 population now, looking pretty decent. We can buy windmills. Okay, I think that means that we did indeed just get up to 12 level 2 houses. So we have windmills for wheat flour and eventually bakeries if we want to start making bread, though this does take some of our coal to make use as well. I'm going to say I don't care about these right now. We're actually doing pretty decent on things like food. Is that true, actually? It says we're still producing more food than we're consuming. It just looks bad because we just, we just bought a lot of territory, but I think we're okay. We're okay at the moment. So I'm not going to worry about any of that. We do want to start accessing things like pottery, especially since I have a lot of laborers which can do some jobs. So now we want to place down a clay pit, and this has to be placed somewhat close to a river. If I place you, whoops, not there. Let's, whoops, I'm doing it all wrong. Rotate around. There we go. I can place this right over here close to some farms, and I think this will be a fine location. And then we can place a potter, let's say... Is this considered a building that doesn't want to be near houses? Yes. So we want to put this kind of near an industrial sector. We'll say it's going to go right over here. Sure, that seems fine. Okay, good. I like that. Let's go ahead and place some of these dirt roads like so, and let's place some more dirt roads like so. Doop-a-doop-doop. And let's place some roads along here so that people can get to their wheat fields and stuff really quickly. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, perfect. All right, yep, so now we're going to start producing another luxury resource using some jobs. They'll gather up some clay, we'll send it over to the potters, we'll make some pottery, and as shown down over here, that is a luxury good. So we have beer and we have furniture. This is not currently enough to level these guys up to the next level. It is currently still just a tier 1 luxury. So I don't know if getting more luxuries will get these guys up to level 3. Yeah, 3 types of luxury tier 1 is what's going to increase our level again. And remember, every level is just worth extra tax and science, so it's totally worth doing this. So between furniture, beer, and pottery, we should be able to get level 3 houses. Nice. I'm going to pass on this. I don't really need any of it right now. Windmill, bakery, more of this stuff, yeah. Another library. I mean, if we want to expand out the housing district a bit more, this could be useful. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy it. Why not? Let's just go ahead and have ourselves another library. Remember, you can only have like 8 cards, though, so you can't have too many along here. I'm going to buy some wood because we're out, and I'll just go ahead and spend some of my money to go ahead and just get 69 more wood. That's pretty nice. Medicinal herb seeds. Let's go ahead and use that just so we can get a new crop. I do want to start making some of those. And, the fertility may not be the absolute best over here, but I am going to place a farm right along, I think, this way. Oh, good. Combo bonuses. I didn't even know that was a thing for farms. And we're going to place down some medicinal herbs, and as they start growing this up, we'll have some extra herbs coming in as a form of medicine, which we'll be able to make more effective later But for now, not worried about it. Hey, research is done for the trade. That was actually pretty quick. Potato seeds. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and research potato because I know later we'll have access to a vodka distillery, so that could be kind of nice. We're not going to be making use of Boreal or Tundra Expedition. I don't really need spy guards, and I'm not making use of mushroom farms at all. Would I like to buy a trading post card? Actually, yes, that is one I would like. And you know what? Trading port as well. Why not? We'll just build both. Is that overkill? Should I have had just one? Probably, but shut up. It's fine. I can do what I want. What do you care? I actually would love to get myself another Forester at some point because we are not really making full use, I think, of... I don't think we're making full use of all of our space as far as growing trees. Let's go ahead and make the clay pit work faster so we can start producing a little bit faster here. Caravan arrived. Good. We can get some more income. I can sell off things like excess furniture, which you can see is worth a pretty decent amount. But if I sell that off, we're just going to start using up my wood making more, which is technically better as far as increasing value. But there's other stuff I can sell. We actually don't have much in the way of leather. I'm kind of shocked. Have we stopped working with the hunter entirely? I think we did. I actually think that maybe the animals have all moved out of this area and the hunter's hut is doing me zero good now. That could very well be the case. Anything else I want to sell off? Sure, we'll sell off some oranges. And we'll sell off, I don't know. Anything I care about? Cabbages? Sure, I'll just sell some cabbages. Boom. There we go. My cabbages. What can you do? Yep, there we go. Just a little bit of extra cash for me. Thank you very much. So let's take a look here. Hunting lodge, production per season. Yep, none. The animals have all moved out. Fruit gatherer. It looks like there's really no fruit to be had over here anymore. It does, we're still producing some. But what I can do here is instead of planting, well... That's the thing. These are all fruit trees. We're about to have an absolute ton of fruit here over time. I do think I'm going to get rid of the hunting lodge, and we'll go ahead and demolish this here. And that's going to get my card back. We'll be able to start getting something else. There are some animals to be had over here. I'll be honest, not a lot, though. The hunting's kind of subpar right now. Do I even want this? Yeah, if we want leather, I don't know. Okay, we'll just go ahead and place one over there for now. There's no housing nearby. No. All right, forget it. For now, we're going to hold on to the card. We're not desperate to get hunting up and running. But we're not going to be getting any more leather, and we're not going to be getting much in the way of meat. Getting a pig pen might actually be a good way to get around that now. I would like to get a trading port. I think that could be pretty helpful for me as far as getting some new resources in. So right along here seems about perfect. Let's go ahead and place one of those down. I assume that it works very similarly to the trading post, which is something I've used in my past test games, but let's see if we can get this built up, and we'll just confirm that real quick. Gonna cost me a little bit on resources. We're doing okay in our storage space, but just for the heck of it, let's just go ahead and place some more down right along here. There we go, thank you. And let's make sure we do gather up a few more of these trees like so. Thank you. Animal walking through, kill it. Whatever. Hey, our first house has leveled up to level 3. There it is, right there. And it's producing a lot more science and income. Nice. And we should be getting almost all of these up to level 3 soon-ish. Could place down another library over here. I think we have been talking about doing that just so I can place down more housing in this general vicinity, and I think I stand by that. Let's just go ahead and place you right along there. That actually gets me another combo, apparently. I didn't even know that libraries could get a combo. I'm learning things as we go. There's not an absolute ton of stone left on this map currently. Soon we're going to want to start moving over to some of these quote-unquote mountains and place down quarries in order to start producing our stone a little bit better, but for now, we're good as is. Let's go ahead and get some faster clay pits. Let's get some faster immigration. Anything else I'm really worried about right now? I don't think so. We did just finish leveling up another bunch of houses, so we have 4 level 3 houses, which means we have access to a brickworks, which uses clay and coal to create bricks, which we saw earlier can be used to improve the insulation of houses so they use up less heat. I mean, pretty nice. I've never used these before, but I think we probably should just go ahead and buy one. So we'll do that. Now we have a brickworks, and I'll go ahead and place you right along here, I think, next to the clay pit and stuff. It's going to take a lot more stone. We may need to get another clay pit. We do want to improve the productivity of this, so let's do that using some gold. Just so we use up a little bit less, or we have more pottery per clay, so we can use up less of it. So this is consuming 40 clay per season. We are producing 80. So depending on what the brickworks costs us, we might actually be good. Hey, we have 50 people, which means now we get another rare card. Gold rush. Productivity from gold mines. I don't think we are anywhere near gold mines, are we? Let's just see if that's the case. I don't think we are. Gold mines are nice. You just literally just start producing money. I don't see any. I think... Are there any gold mines on this map? Wait a minute. I don't think that there are, actually. Oh. Well, that's a little awkward. No gold at all? Huh. Color me disappointed. I guess that's okay, because it means none of my opponents are going to be getting any of it, but I'm shocked. I thought there was always at least a little bit on the map. Oh, wait. Nope, there it is. There's some gold way over here. Yeah, we're not going to be taking advantage of that, like, any time. So, forget that. We don't care about that card at all. Do we want to reduce upkeep or less input? You know what? Less input is almost always good, just across the board. It's really good. And we can actually do that here in the charcoal burner again, which would bring us down to 5 out of 17. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do another sustainability book, since this is one of the things that burns through wood pretty darn quickly, doesn't it? Yep, that seems good to me. We want another... No, we don't want another clay pit. We talked about that, but we don't want another one of these. I don't want to eat any of this. Pig ranch. That's something I would like to get for some more consistent food. So I'll go ahead and submit here. And do we want to get a quarry? I don't want to get too many cards. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get a pig ranch. And now we have more cards available. Oh, good lord. Okay, birth control. Prevent childbirth when housing capacity is full, so you never have to worry about people getting homeless. Coal treatment. Coal gives more heat. Now, that could be okay. It's not great, but it will work for what I'm looking for, so we're just going to go ahead and buy that. Another era, because we actually just finished up with our Era 1 text, so now we can move on to Era 2. And that means that we get another bunch of cards. So, productivity, input, or upkeep? Good question. Do we want to get the upkeep reduction or the input reduction? That would make furniture a little bit easier. We could do something here with the potter, which currently costs a lot here, actually. We never have enough... We never have enough wheat to go around. I could set down more farms, or I could get less input, so we just get more. How much do we produce per season? Per year, 54 and 60. I feel like this is pretty close, if I'm being honest. Whatever, let's go ahead and get another sustainability book. Oh, we can't because my hand is full. Never mind. Let's go to my town and use the coal treatment, and then get the sustainability book and do this. And we unlocked and received a potato seeds card. Click on that, so we have that going now, and we're going to go over here. We're going to use the sustainability book, so 5 becomes 13. There we go. Okay, that looks a little bit better, right? I think so. And yeah, just better coal, more heat, I think means people will consume less of it, which means, in theory, I'll be able to stretch this out a little bit more. We are doing not great on medicine. We're consuming like 51 per year. We're going to need a lot more farms. There's some good fertile land down over here. How do we want to do, like, roads and stuff? Let's just go ahead and place... This is too large, apparently. We'll place another farm right over here. That'll be for things like potatoes. And then we want a pig ranch where there's not a lot of fertility. Where do I want to place this? Pig ranches are great, but they're huge. That's the real downside of these things. Let's place it right over... here. I think we'll be able to make that work. Okay. And then we said we wanted to get another farm. Let's go for one that's over here, I guess. Sure. This is going to be for medicine, and this is going to be for potatoes. Because in order to gain vodka distillery, we have to have produced 1,000 potatoes. Or I think we just need to have, yeah, just produce 1,000 potatoes. Gonna be a while before I can do this, but let's just go ahead and start producing some of them. All right, Sawmill. Furniture efficiency could be nice. Cheap reroll. We don't use that very often. Ideation. More cards per reroll. Plantation if we want to start getting some specialized goods. And ironworks if you want to start mining iron. We're doing okay on tools for the moment. We got a few years left before we have to worry about this, so I'm going to wait on that for now. Let's go ahead and grab the plantation. I would like to just go ahead and learn how plantations work so we can start getting some grapes and maybe make some wine, because, like, of course I want wine. That's what I do. Hey, by the way, I don't have enough stone. I probably should have been producing some. Let's go ahead and gather this. Would you like to buy a tailor card? No, not at the moment. That's a little expensive. I think we just unlocked something new here. Yes, we did. Make clothes from leather or wool. Well, I don't have either of that, really. Leather is pretty much non-existent, so we're not going to worry about it. And we need more houses if we're going to continue getting things like archer barracks and so on. Farm adjacency. Farms get 5% adjacent efficiency for every nearby farm. Yeah, that does encourage you to start placing down a lot of farms next to each other now, doesn't it? Yep, that does seem to be the intended purpose. Let's just go ahead and place some little roads along over there because, I don't know, I can. There we go. All right, I really want to get this trading port built up. Let's make this a higher priority so I can show you how this works, since apparently stone is becoming a bit of a problem in this map. Beekeeper card. Nope, not going to worry about that right now. We're going to set you, by the way, to have a produce target of, let's say, 150, just because why not? Though, truth be told, we never seem to have enough of that anyway. Pottery, produce targets, we're just going to set this down to about 100 for now. Like, you can see we're actually doing fine on furniture. I don't want to overproduce some stuff if we can avoid it. You're going to be a high priority here as well. There seems to be animals marching around. Let's just go ahead and place down this for the time being. Candle maker cards. Goodness gracious me. Burka has upgraded. That is another AI player. They just upgraded to their town hall to level 2. Again, the AI is a little bit derpy because you may have noticed we are at level 3 and have been for a fair while, and they're only just now getting to level 2. So there you go. Let's go ahead and get some more immigration going here. We're doing pretty poorly on lumber again. Oh boy. We really need to get some more foresters. That's what I need. Let's do a re-roll. Forester. There we go. Let's go ahead and buy one of those out. I need more trees. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Let's get... Probably want to place you up over here or something for now. Now, one problem with having your structures way out here, you may notice that the housing is too far. The game does require that you have people able to work the job nearby. So if we want to do this effectively, we're gonna have to get some housing and stuff and set up like another district for people to live in, which means I need to think through where I want to place this a bit more. We do want to get some quarries and stuff. Out over here actually might be a really good spot to have more people, because if I'm going to get quarries so we can get some more stone, and I want to have a forester and stuff over here, we can just get a couple of houses, a couple of jobs nearby, and we'll be good to go. So let's try that. Let's place down a forester. I'm going to place it up over this direction, plus a hunting lodge right along over here. Then we want to get ourselves a couple of houses, at least one to start. There's a pretty good amount of appeal over here, actually. Let's do it right here then. Yeah, I think each of these have 2 jobs, and the house has 4 housing slots. So this should be enough to keep both of them supplied as long as we can actually get more people living over here. Let's speed up that immigration office again. Maybe place down another one right here. And apparently they combo off of each other, which is great. Still haven't finished with this trading port. Goodness gracious, what is going on here? We need a lot more of the stone. Come on, go get it all. Get all of it. I'm not picky. Just take literally everything you can get your filthy little paws on. Chop down some more trees as well. Make sure we get plenty more wood. Okay, so some medicinal herbs are starting to grow up over here, which is nice. Should be planting these up. Not sure how much they're going to produce for me per year, at least not yet. We'll find out soon. More research is done. Yeah, we're getting research done pretty quickly now, aren't we? Sawmill, blacksmith, cheap reroll, ideation, blah, 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 blah. Sawmill? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get the sawmill. That's actually got immediate use. We did discover grape seeds because we have a region that is able to grow grapes right up over here. We're not going to worry about it right now, but we could potentially start working on yet another luxury resource. What do we want to do? I think we just keep burning on this immigration thing. I need more people. And we're working on getting some houses and stuff over here right now anyway. New cards, immigrants, hey, people. Also buy wood. Yeah, I need that. Definitely. Tailor? No. Trading port? No. Candle maker? We don't have beeswax. Do I really want to spend 500 gold for 5 more people? Like, is that worth it to me? It might be. But if I do that, I won't be able to buy as much wood. You know what I'll do? Cancel this for now. Buy wood. Doink. There we go. 127 more wood. Thank you. Now we can get this. Then we can get the immigrants. Done. And the rest, I think we just pass on this for the moment. Okay. So we can use this as soon as we have some space and get ourselves up to another 5 population, because we're going to finish this and we have space for exactly 5 more people. We also do want to get some more housing over here probably. We can fit another right along here. It's a bit of an awkward placement though. I don't like it. We'll try to get that into like a farm or something instead. We place you along... You can fit a couple of houses and then another one here, I think. Yeah, let's just go ahead and place there. We have a library and stuff. I just figure we probably ought to make use of it. Okay, well, at least we have some lumber, finally, so we'll be able to do something. Is anyone going to deliver the last of the stone so I can finally show some people some trade? No? Okay. Now they're gathering up the last little bit of this over here. Okay, the stone is just now starting to get over here. We probably should place down some storage yards just so people don't have to walk quite as far. We'll go ahead and place at least a little bit over here. There we go. Hunting lodge is going to be done. Good. We could upgrade for fruit if there were a fruit gatherer nearby, but there is not, so we're not going to worry about it. Pass on this. Get access to nothing I really care about. All right, forget that. Doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and boost up the immigration, I suppose. We're getting some houses. Still working on the pig ranch. People are trying to clear the space out, so we actually have everything we need there. We are using up some charcoal as well as clay in order to make bricks. If I had some extra stone, we could boost up that productivity quite a bit. I'm going to say the produce target here is going to be 100, like so we just don't spend forever working on this. Okay. All looking pretty decent. How do we do as far as our medicine? Looks like we've got 59 for the year there. Okay, so at least we got a little bit of extra medicinal herbs to work with, though we are still burning through them much faster than we can finish. Hey, a port is finally done. My God, yes. Okay, so now that we have trading ports, we can use these to trade for resources across the world, including buy, let's say, a bunch of lumber and sell a bunch of coal, since we know we can get a much better value. Spend 7 for a single piece of wood, which turns into 28 once we sell 3 coal. So this is a pretty good way of making money. The only downside is there is a fee associated, a bit of a tax, if you will. And I don't like those. So we can go ahead and spend some money to reduce that trading fee by 5%. Which I think is worthwhile. We could also increase how much we trade per trip. We could also have the time it takes for traders to arrive and deliver some of the goods that I buy, but I'm not worried about that right now. Mostly I just wanted to get rid of some of the taxes. So let's sell off some of this extra coal in favor of, let's say, an equal amount of lumber. And yes, I'm losing some money on this right now because I don't need to buy an equal amount of lumber, but I'm going to use this. And in the meantime, once I turn this into coal, it's going to be fine. Like, who's worried? No one. No one's worried about it. It's going to be completely fine. All right, so that's how trade is going to work. A trading post will work very similarly if we wanted to place one of these down. I'm actually not sure that I need this. I mean, as long as we got a trade port, do we care? I don't know. Tech is going really fast all of a sudden, by the way. What else could I possibly want? Let's go ahead and start working on things like ironworks. It may be time for me to consider going for some iron and start producing some additional tools or something. Could be fine. Let's go ahead and boost up immigration once again, get some additional people. Now, there is a special ability we got because we got up to level 3, where we can set trade offers. And what this does is every time we have more than a certain amount of resources, we automatically will start selling some of them off to any other of the players who are willing to buy it. And there's no fee. It's a direct trade. So this is the most efficient way of getting rid of resources if you have them available. So, for example, if I wanted to sell off some excess... Oh, wait, we're running out of food. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm going to have to worry about that in just a minute. Hold that thought, though. Let's say that anytime we have more than, I don't know, let's say 200 coal, we start automatically selling. And I'm not going to automatically buy wood yet because that might bankrupt me by accident. But it's a good way of making sure that we're buying some. Just remember the prices are dynamic. So... You know, if we start buying too much of stuff, it's going to be an issue. So whenever we get up to like 250, that's going to be my produce target, like so. Okay. So start using up some of that extra lumber in order to hopefully make a little bit of extra cash. Archer barracks, don't care about that. Not really important right now. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and use the immigrants cards. We got 5 more there. We're now up to 68 out of our 69 potential population. That's great. We are going to have some serious food issues if I can't get more. So what I want to get, not the pig ranch. None of these are actually going to be helpful to me right now, except for maybe the mushroom farm. But I don't want to use wood, so let's pass on that. What is this? Okay, chimney restrictor. We can get some additional heat. No, thank you. Beer brewery. No, and birth control. No, none of those helpful. Reroll. Fishing lodge. Another one of these. Sure, I will happily buy one more of these things. That'll work fine. The rest of these are looking kind of bleh. So let's go ahead and get some more fish, because we know we're going to need it. 110% efficiency is acceptable. 122 is obviously better. 124 is even better than that. 126, 28. There you go. We're going to place some fish right up over there. And let's see if we can set ourselves up a nice little path along the beach. like this so that people can get to that job easily, and there we go. Okay, so hopefully that starts producing a little bit more. I think the big issue is that it doesn't seem like my fruit gatherer is able to produce a whole lot more anymore, and that does scare me just a bit. Let's get some speed boosts going on the fish, and let's also buy and upgrade to juicier bait on all of these, because I need to start producing more fish in each production batch. Because, yeah, food's going to be a bit of an issue. We're starting to catch back up. We're okay. Caravan, honestly, there's not a lot that I want to sell to you at the moment. I guess we could sell you some coal. Sure, we'll sell some... No, I don't need to do that. Ignore him. He doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. It's fine. We're out of storage space. Okay, there's a lot that I need to be doing here, and I'm starting to fall behind a little bit. Let's go ahead and buy a quarry, by the way. That is something we said we wanted to do. Yeah, we're starting to fall behind a little bit. This is getting closer to death spiral territory. We're actually housing capped. Our storage is completely full, and we're not producing an absolute ton of food, and we are about to head into winter. So that's a little bit scary, but we'll figure it out. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment. Let me know if you want me to continue doing this series, because I'm having fun so far, and I think we could do a lot more, but I'm also willing to stop if people would like me to move on to other things. So let me know. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time.